Welcome back to another video. So this time, I'm going to do an updated version of the history of Spyro the Dragon. And here,
Hi.
yep,
I'm here.
yep,
My daughter.
and my girlfriend, known as Fake Spammy the Hedgehog, right here.
Hi, guys.
Oh, and it was created by Insomniac Games first. Anyway, on to the games. The first Spyro the Dragon was released in September 1998, and yet it was a hit, selling over 1 million units worldwide. Yep, and it features some favorite characters such as Spyro, Sparks, and the Dragon Elders, and not forgetting Nasty Nork right there, right in the game, yeah, as well. Yeah. Oh, and you get to use he only has 2 attacks, charging and breath attack. Can you charge a Dragon Nork? Nope. Use flame. Can you burn through metal? Nope. So ram them. Yep. Oh, and in the end, you get to defeat Nasty Nork. Heads up. Oh, and next up is Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. Sorry for the pause there. You know, my mom had to come in.
That's alright.
Everything's all good. Yeah. Oh, and
Hey, Grandma, myself.
and there's some favorite characters in Spyro, which was Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage was released on November 2nd, 1999, and it features some more characters like Hunter, Elora, Professor, Moneybags, and Ripto, Crush, and Gulp. Yep. Oh, and not forgetting Zoe the Fairy. Literally, am I right? Oh, and
Dada.
and how can I also forget Handel and Greta? Yep. Oh, and next up is Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon. Released on October 12th, 2000. Yup, and it features some more characters like Bianca, who eventually turns good in the mid part. Yep. And features some more other characters too, like the Wicked Sorceress, Bentley, Sergeant Bird, Agent 9, and Sheila. Yep. How cool, seriously, how cool is that? Check out Agent 9, he is on a blast. Get it? Blast. And they decided to make clones for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Doom, GoldenEye, Crash Bandicoot, Ready to Rumble, and many others. Next up is Spyro, Season of Ice, which was released in October 2001. Yep, although I need to do some editing here and there, yeah. Obviously, yeah. Once I get there. Alright? Cool. Oh, and Spyro Season of Ice was a big hit. The first Spyro game released on Game Boy Advance to this very day. Yep. And it features Grender, which looks like something out of Sesame Street. Yeah. Who is stealing all the drag fairies one by one after the other. Yep. Big time. Oh, and it features some returning characters like Bianca, Hunter, Sparks, and Moneybags as well. So yeah. Next up is Spyro 2, Season of Flame, which was released in September 2002 on the Game Boy Advance once again. Yup. Oh, and obviously we do have some other characters like the Dragon Elders and returning characters like Bianca. Oh, and there's also returning characters like Bianca, and of course Ripto, Hunter, Crush, Gulp, and Moneybags, yeah. And not forgetting Zoe the Fairy. Oh, and also Ripto returns in the second GBA game, but he doesn't return in the main series until Enter the Dragonfly, but yeah, that's next. Who knows? And here it is. Next up, Spyro, Enter the Dragonfly. First of all, I actually like this game. It's actually 6 out of 10 good. Yep. Yeah. Sure, it got mixed opinions all around, sure. But I actually like this game, to be honest. And my copy doesn't have bugs or glitches. It fixes all the bugs and glitches, yep, including the long loading times, yep. Obviously. And also features a new character, Spirit Dragon, yep. And anyway, on to Spyro Mobile, which is the first ever Spyro phone game. Yep. Obviously. And there's Zoe right there. Well, obviously, she's right there. Yep. And next up is Spyro Attack of the Rhinox. And I got nothing. And I don't have a lot to say about the phone games. So here we are. Cell phone games, I mean. Oh, and features some returning characters like Ripto, Crush, Go, Professor, the Fairies, and of course Bianca and Hunter, and of course more playable characters, Sergeant Bird and Agent 9. Yep. And next up is Spyro Orange. Sorry you had to hear that. And Spyro Orange is yet like Crash Bandicoot Purple, a crossover. An underrated crossover, I should say, yeah. Obviously. And it features Crash characters like Crash, Coco, Aku Aku, and Cortex. As well. Sadly, no Aku Aku, sadly, yeah. And next up is Spyro, A Hero's Tale. Yup. Which I also have a GameCube. Yep, although you can count this as obviously Blink's first appearance, which is, yeah, the first appearance of Blink the Mole, the professor's nephew. A fear of not being on the ground, and always on the ground whatsoever, yeah. And he's always on the ground, obviously, yeah. And it features the return of Nasty Nork, and the debut as well as the debut of Red, the Fallen Dragon. Yep, he's right there. And of course, there's also a Neptune. Well, obviously, yeah. And sadly, no appearance for Bianca in this game. Maybe she was on vacation with her family, I would say.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
And next up is Spyro Ripto Quest. And I'm not gonna say anything. So, next up, oh, and obviously we do have 5 playable characters: Spyro, Hunter, Sparks, Blink, and Sergeant Bird. Unless you can count 7 playable characters, including Ember and Flame. 2 more new characters, I should say. Yup.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you the cheat code because it's a secret, alright?
Okay, you're not telling me.
And here is Spyro the Dragon on cell phone, yep. You can look up the code to unlock everything and enter the Dragonfly. I mean, A Hero's Tale, I mean. Yeah. Sorry, I got confused on the YouTube video. Just type in Spyro A Hero's Tale cheat code and on YouTube, and I guarantee you'll have a blast with everything unlocked. In the extras menu, obviously, right?
Right.
You got it, fake spammy. And next up is Spyro Shadow Legacy. we got a hell lot of Spyro handheld games these days, yeah. More than Crash, Crash Bandicoot, more than Crash, I should say, yeah. And it features the return of Red and the Dragon Elders that appeared in A Hero's Tale as well. Yup. And you get to save Spyro's friends and Dragon friends as well, once and for all. Sorry. Anyway, on to Legend of Spyro. Enter The Legend of Spyro, which was released on October 10th, 2006. Yep, as well as A Hero's Tale was released on November 9th, 2004, and Enter the Dragonfly on November 5th, 2002. Yep. Sorry, I took my throat. Oh, and you get to take down the villain Cinder, who obviously joins Spyro's side and turns into a normal-sized dragon again after being possessed. And there's more new characters like Sparks' family, Ignitus, and the Dragon Elders, yeah?
Another Ignitus!
Yeah. Anyway, next up is Legend of Spyro, Eternal Night, released on October 2nd, 2007. That kinda rhymed.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. And I also have this on Wii, as well as I also have A New Beginning on GameCube, obviously, and it features some more new characters like the Chronicler, who is voiced by Martin Jarvis, the voice of Nerval and Billy and Mandy, the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and of course, many others. Many other characters, like the pirates, yep, as well. And obviously, I like this game, yeah. It's pretty good, yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like this game, yeah. I'll get back to it eventually. Who knows, yeah. Oh, and you get to save Cinder as well. And in the epilogue, Spyro, Cinder, and Sparks are frozen in time, and watching them is a face you may recognize. Oh well, it's Hunter. Yeah.
Oh, well, it's good too. Oh my God, Anthony.
Yeah. Well,
It's on the dot, boyfriend.
Well, heads up, it's Hunter in the epilogue, I should say, yeah. Anyway, wait, how did he know he could do that? Yeah, obviously. Yep.
I didn't know how did he do that?
Yep, that was him, Hunter. Well, obviously. And next up we have Legend of Spyro: Dawn of the Dragon, released on October 3rd, 2008. Yup.
I have it on the GameCube.
You mean the Wii?
I have it for the Wii.
As well as I also have Dawn of the Dragon on the Wii as well. Yup. Oh, and you get to play as either Spyro or Cinder. Yep. And it features some returning characters like Hunter and the Dragon Elders. And it features a new villain, Malefor.
Malefor, he's new.
Voiced by Mark Hamill. And here's the epilogue, where Spyro and Cinder survive that tragic and are basically still alive, heads up. Yeah. Oh, and let's get the handheld Legend games out of the way. Here's A New Beginning for GBA, yeah? Game Boy Advance, I should say. It's good, yeah. Released in, I should say, 2009. Yep, obviously.
I have Dawn of the Dragon on Xbox.
You mean we?
No, I don't have that game on the Wii.
You haven't
I
on...
want to get it for my birthday or Christmas this year.
But you do have it on Xbox, right?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, and there's also... Oh, and there's bosses you get to do, as well as in the GBA. And here's Eternal Night on Game Boy Advance. Yep, obviously. Yeah. So, yeah. You get to take on many things. Yep. Including the enemy. I can't remember. Yeah. It's been a while since I played it. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. That's one of the big bad enemies. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, one of the bosses you get to take down. Well, obviously, it's right here. Yep.
Yeah, Dada, you do.
Yep. Oh, and there's the Chronicler. Well, obviously, he's right there. Yeah. How cool is that? Oh, and there's also bats you get to defeat as well. Yeah. Oh, and obviously there's a whole... Oh, and that's all I have for the Game Boy Advance games. Yep. Oh, is that... Who is that coming?
Your daughter.
Yeah.
She wants to say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, everyone, to my daughter's YouTube channels. If you want to check them out, you can.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting to that, alright? Next up is Legend of Spyro, A New Beginning for the DS this time. Nintendo DS this time, yeah? In which the Legend of Spyro Eternal Night on GBA was released on Android in 2010, and this game on the DS Odyssey, yeah, in 2012. Well, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, Emily, you got it, my daughter.
Well, she didn't.
Well,
Oh, and there's also... Oh, and, She didn't say that. I did. Alright?
she said it for you.
Well, I did. In my own voice. Oh, and... Obviously, 1 year earlier, Skylanders Spyro's Adventure was released on the Wii. 1 year earlier, yeah? Because of that, yeah. And next up is Eternal Night, in which Spyro and Cinder appear in, as well as being playable. Yep. Next up is Eternal Night for the Nintendo DS Odyssey. Yep. In which it's a 3D area. Yeah. It's a 3D game, obviously. Yeah. And you get to help out Cinder in the beginning. Obviously, yeah. Seriously, am I right? Oh, and there's Ignitus right there. Huh. Literally, am I right? Well, obviously, yeah.
And not this right there, guys.
Well, yeah. And our last Nintendo DS stop is Dawn of the Dragon for Nintendo DS Odyssey. Yeah. The updated...
I don't have that game.
Well, you do have Dawn of the Dragon on Xbox 360, right?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, and I have the handheld version. I have this version on my emulator app, I should say. Yeah, and this is my all this handheld footage is my game. All the handheld footage is on my gameplay. Yeah, obviously. Honestly, yeah. Well, yeah.
Exactly.
you get to play as either Spyro or Cinder as well, yeah, as well as you do in the console version, yep, and the PSP version, obviously, yeah. So let's move on with the remastered. What better place to end it than Spyro Reignited Trilogy? First on the Xbox One, which is what I have digitally since late December 2019. Yeah.
2019, I remember that year.
Yeah. Oh, and there's also returning characters like Hunter, Bianca, Ripto, Moneybags, and Professor and Allura, this time rendered in full HD and full graphics. Yep.
That's like yeah, in 2019. And
Yep.
the question.
Yep, that's right. Oh, and I need to add something else, so... Oh, and our last final stop on the list, Spyro Reignited Trilogy, but for Nintendo Switch. Yep, which I have physically, yep, on cartridge and case, yep.
Not on cartridge, guys.
Yeah, I have it on cartridge, yeah.
Like Sonic the Hedgehog and Knuckles.
Yeah, and also you get to play through Spyro 1, 2, and 3. This time on the go, yeah. Digitally remastered, yeah. Restored to its brilliance, along with Bianca, Hunter, Ripto, Moneybags, Professor, Allura, Crush, and Gulp as well. This time rendered in full HD like never before. And you can play it anywhere and anywhen. Yep.
And
nonetheless, it's very enjoyable for a game on the go. Yep. And there you have it. The complete history of Spyro the Dragon. Originally he was going to be green, but hence they changed to the purple because he was blending into with the grass too much, obviously. So, yeah. The Switch version, obviously, is developed by Sanzaru, in which they developed all 3 games on Switch, and only Spyro 3 on Xbox and PlayStation, obviously, yeah. Yeah. Oh, and I wonder what's next for Spyro. I would assume, Spyro 4, I should say, which takes place before, Enter the Dragonfly and A Hero's Tale, obviously. Well, obviously, it's right here, yeah.
Leave me a comment section below if you want this to be a thing, because me and Anthony are really enjoyable to do with. So, yeah, guys.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, that's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Definitely subscribe if you're new here, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment and share it, and ring that bell for more. So, I'll see you all in my next video.